Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between MisterWinner versus, I guess, PaTo. This game taking place here on Concealed Hill. MisterWinner spawning as the blue human player on the bottom left-hand side of the map, going up against the yellow Night Elf PaTo on the top right. I don't believe I've ever cast any of these two players in the past, so we'll see how traditional they are and what to expect from here. Ancient of War coming down here. Looks like it is going to be Keeper of the Grove, Ancient of War into Archers. Meanwhile, a classic Archmage with Footman coming in from MisterWinner. Apparently, I am not going to be out of my element casting this matchup. All right, at Springtime Eco's new favorite map. What I like about the current map pool is that unless you play a lot, you really don't have a favorite map because, or you see a lot of games, you really don't have a favorite map because there is such a wide variety of maps. Before, there was maybe one or two standout maps that brought forth really, really good, really strong, really entertaining games. And now it feels as though the entire bar has just been raised on the quality of the games with the maps that we're seeing. They don't really favor anyone far too much. They are interesting. They don't look like the same tile set. The fact that there are rings of superiority and different item drops also add a little bit of uniqueness as well. So, do I have a favorite map? No. Am I loving the current map pool? Absolutely yes. Quite a lot. Oh, okay. Was Imperious as far. All right. So MisterWinner versus PaTo. All right. I have cast MisterWinner in the past. I don't remember. Agree about the map pool, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like WarCraft 3 is much more in its grassroots movement and now with W3 champions than in the past. So. I guess if anything, Reforged, as bad as the graphics were and as mishandled as the project was, it became a rallying cry for the community to work together and make Warcraft 3 ultimately better. So that is one of the things that I do enjoy about Warcraft 3 here in 2022. All right, quick and snare down, entangle onto MisterWinner's Footman. Footman trying to, or MisterWinner trying to deny that bit of experience. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he is not. And now the Keeper of the Grove could be getting to level 3 relatively quickly and opening things up with level 2 entangle as well. All right. I was supposed to play MisterWinner for... No, MisterWinner is the one I'm thinking. Is he Russian? Yep. All right, coming back through. Keeper of the Grove looking to clear out this 5-4-3 creep camp. Archers representing a large amount of damage. Force Troll, High Priest, Force Troll Trapper. All of these units here just, damaging things up as the Keeper of the Grove does get to level 3 here, picking up those Sentry Wards. Meanwhile, Archmage does get up to level 3 as well, not having as great of an items, but Gloves of Haste and Mantle of Intelligence both should help in overall damage once more. Coming back off to the north here, Archmage going straight after this Force Troll High Priest, making sure to take it down first to prevent any additional healing as the Keeper of the Grove now comes in from behind. Could be a bit of a problem. There goes an entangle onto a Footman. Keeper of the Grove could actually pick up the Tome of Strength as well, trying to finish off some of these other units. Who's going to get the experience? It looked as though Archmage picked up the item and perhaps got the experience as well, but the Keeper of the Grove is really the one racking up the damage now, taking down Footman after Footman, taking down 2 Footmen right there, and now perhaps looking for some other easy targets. There goes an ensnare, but the archers are able to get that last bit of damage once more as the Keeper of the Grove gets mana and is ready to venture forth onto the battlefield again. Archmage looking to finish off the remainder of this Ice Force Troll High Priest creep camp. He's absorbing a little bit of damage. Archmage should be able to finish it off. Rifleman now joining in on the battlefield. Manual of Health being left behind as the Archmage gladly has 50 extra hit points. Panda as the follow-up hero coming alongside of that Keeper of the Grove. The Keeper of the Grove really should be trying to do some harassment away from all of the creeping, allowing that Panda to get to level 2. the Keeper of the Grove's harassment onto Riflemen to shut them down or perhaps even finish them off could be the big play here, as the Mountain King now finally out here on the battlefield as well. All right, Panda sitting at level 1, nearly at level 2. There we go. Now finishing off the remainder of the creep camp here, as the archers should be getting in some additional damage in just a moment. Ancient of War actually uprooted and still absorbing and tanking much of that damage here. Manual of Health perhaps not worth reading, as the Keeper of the Grove comes in from behind trying to finish off that Rifleman. Rifleman down to dead, as the Keeper of the Grove now tries to retreat back. The Priest did not have Dispel Magic to try and save. Mountain King could try to go for a Stormbolt, but the Keeper of the Grove perhaps a bit too far of an advantage, of a walking advantage, will be able to slip away. Attack. Keeper of the Grove could try and get an Entangle off onto that Rifleman as well. Is it level 2 Entangle? It is, and that is the reason why he's willing to try and shoot this down. Meanwhile, Treants are now coming back across to try and finish things up, but the Priest are doing their best to, well, keep that unit all healed up. One more shot, yes, does get the kill right there, as the Mountain King may get off another Stormbolt onto that Keeper of the Grove. Well, the Dwarven Mountain King not enjoying the fact that he lost one of his brethren in battle to the choking roots, entangling roots of that Keeper of the Grove. Mountain King, however, not enough mana to Stormbolt enough to really continue that pressure. And during that time, well, Panda continues to get in more creeping and now gets closer to level 3. Some strong plays by both sides. We are at Tree of Ages, nearly at Tree of Eternity, and now teching to, well, Druids of the Claw. One big problem is going to be that the Mountain King does not have Thunderclap. It has Stormbolt, and, well, you often need Thunderclap to try and slow down those Druids of the Claw in that front line and really rack up some of that damage. Priest continuing to do a bit of healing. There's some more damage. Endurance Aura picked up now by the Mountain King. A great item pickup by MisterWinner, who should be able to get a level up on that Archmage, if not an eventual level up on that Mountain King shortly. Level 4, level 3, going up against level 4, level 2. Level 2 Breath of Fire alongside that Drunken Haze. Going to be a big deal here, as we are looking at the Druids of the Claw. Well, need to get in some rejuvenation onto the Pandas and onto some of these other units. Brewmaster really could benefit from the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength as well. Not quite sure why he's not picking that up, or, well, now picking that up there. All right. Brewmaster nearly back up to full hit points. Keeper of the Grove nearly back up to full hit points. Farm being built in that front line spot, as the Archmage and Mountain King now finally at level 3 with level 2 Stormbolt look to finish off this Red Drake. Red Drake getting stunned up a little bit right there. Gonna finally get taken down. Fountain of Health dropping True Shot Aura. A big item drop for the Archmage, as it increases the damage of all of the riflemen around him as well. That is going to be some nice damage output. We are looking at a couple of archers here. Keeper of the Grove does have an Orb of Venom. Are we going to see a Drunken Haze Breath of Fire across any of these units? Doesn't quite look like it, as the Ogre or the Treants are absorbing a little bit of that damage. Red Drake trying to finish things off here. Druids of the Claw transforming into that, that bear form now, as we are looking at, PaTo sitting at just under low upkeep. Meanwhile, MisterWinner sitting with a 59/60 supply army, now putting in pressure. All right, Scroll of Town Portal trying to retreat back here, trying to get in the base defense, and here we are, Druids of the Claw, ready to engage. All of these units are pretty much full on hit points, and there's I thought I saw a rejuvenation being cast somewhere, as a couple of those Wisps are trying to back away. Mountain King with Endurance Aura leading the charge here. Rifleman fighting in on the side. In comes some Treants, and Rifleman or Bear's going to try and engage. Keeper of the Grove trying to perhaps get off some entangles, as well as the Mountain King looking to back away again. Keeper of the Grove, putting in that pressure. Stormbolt onto a Wisp to try and stop some of that detonation. So important, as the Priests need their mana in order for this fight to go smoothly. Druids of the Claw in that frontline spot. Rifleman able to get in some big damage across the Druids of the Claw. No Staff of Preservation, as a Bear gets taken down already. Stormbolt trying to follow up on another Bear, as the Peasants are already back into their Peasant form after militiaing their way across the battlefield. Druids of the Claw are just absolutely falling left and right, and this is not looking good for the Night Elf at all. A tactical retreat, however, is in order for MisterWinner as he backs away to reload and perhaps engage again, but a number of peasants could end up getting lost in the transition back. Coming back through, peasants, well, getting blown over by that breath of fire. Panda could get to level 4 right here. Will get to level 4, just needs one more shot at level 4. However, opening up level 2, Drunken Haze. Perhaps that Drunken Haze will make those riflemen miss their targets just a bit more often as the Mountain King levels up to level 5. Ring of Protection +4 on that Mountain King, making it much more difficult to take him down. 33% damage reduction, or an additional 24% more effective hit points as the units now make their way off to the north. Coming back around, Archmage is nearing level 5 as well, and this could be a question of, do you go for level 3 Brilliance Aura or do you go for level 3 Water Elementals? There isn't enough Dryads. Well, Water Elementals are strong frontline units, but additional mana for the Mountain King may be what is most important alongside of those sorceresses, as well as the army now making its way back off to the north. All right, quick death of a wisp right there. 44 supply army compared to 39. Keeper of the Grove now looking to back away. The Ancient of War absorbing quite a bit of damage as the archers only 16 to 18 damage. Where is the army of the Night Elf as Dryads are finally trying to be added here? Ancient of War going to get taken down. Panda needs to get some damage. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire across all of those units, and that damage is going to rack up a little bit as you see them missing their target as well. Mountain King Stormbolt onto the Brewmaster. Brewmaster, however, gets saved by a Staff of Preservation, has Rejuvenation and Ring of Regeneration to, well, mitigate some of that damage. All right, Mountain King, Panda going to try to come in from the side. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire across multiple units once more as there is multiple misses coming back across multiple sides here. Tree Ants are quickly getting dispelled as a bear going to get taken down. No, Staff of Preservation for the save as Wisp now coming in from the far side. Archers with a roar trying to get him in with bonus damage as the Keeper of the Grove may try and shut things down here. Panda now using a Potion of Mana could try and Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire out of this spot once again, though, trying to, not Potion of Mana, Moonwell, trying to perhaps blow this game wide open with those Drunken Hazes and Breath of Fires. There it is. There's that Breath of Fire as the Panda forces the Mountain King to use a Scroll of Town Portal to try and retreat back. More Staff of Preservation, but still, after all this time, well, it seems as though Night Elf is on the receiving end of and losing end of all of these small skirmishes. Level 3 Water Elementals for sure. All right, so level 3 Water Elementals it is. In that frontline spot, Mountain King with Endurance Aura. We could be looking at the Sorceresses and Priests. So many of them out here onto the battlefield. Mountain King could use a bit more mana as well, as the Mountain King now trying to lead the charge, but needs to hang back a little bit and get within range of his healers. Common WarCraft problem, tanks running away from their healers and then complaining why they are low on hit points. Archmage now leading the charge once more. 58 supply compared to 43. And now MisterWinner looking to close out the game here with this very, very strong presence. All right, Tree Ants are coming down in, trying to disrupt a bit of the mining here as we see a Staff of Teleportation heading back here. Where is the rest of the army? Keeper of the Grove trying to retreat all the way back. Orb of Venom damage onto that Mountain King, but in comes a little bit of a bash as well. Mountain King, once again, very, very far deep as the Druid of the Claw, Dryads, and all these units are going to get ready to engage. Stormbolt onto the Keeper of the Grove in the back. That Moonwell that has been helping him so much is finally come to an end, as we should be looking at perhaps some more rejuvenations. Why rejuvenate? That Druid of the Claw was 100% fine. The Keeper of the Grove was low on hit points and needs the rejuvenation a bit more, as we should be looking at more Abolish magics to try and take down the Water Elementals here. Panda now leading the charge back. Once more Archmage. The lineup is just actually a little bit strange. Panda could easily get off a Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire across multiple units. There it is. There's the Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. A lot of damage mitigation once more as the Keeper of the Grove tries to back away again. Still needs to get in a little bit more healing and get in more Druids of the Claw. This is not looking good for PaTo at all. MisterWinner continuing to clean up all of those Tree Ants for a continual experience as the Mountain King now getting closer to level 5. Panda getting ready to engage here. There's a Drunken Haze, there's a Breath of Fire, but it's not going to be enough. Treants are going to just get absolutely dispelled here in just a moment as the Archmage is getting a Stormbolt once again. Staff of Preservation throws him into harm's way as the Panda does have potions of mana, but really needs to start trying to blow this over here. All right, Priest continuing to walk back and forth here as the Treants, well, no more trees really readily available. Stormbolt onto the Panda as he was using that potion of mana. Is he going to be able to survive this? Taking a little bit too much damage, trying to back away. Has no potion of healing, and that is going to be the game. Unable to withstand the constant onslaught and pressure coming in from MisterWinner. A great game right there. Constant pressure, tactical retreats, even with Drunken Haze Breath of Fire, unable to overcome and build up any serious damage. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.